What's up, reloaders and shooters? This time this video here will show you the cleaning of rifle cases. This case here is 6.5 Creedmoor, and using the water that I use for the 6.5 Creedmoor to tumble some pistol brass. So after you put everything back together, put a quarter cup of dishwashing liquid and a teaspoon of lemon shine, and this is after 3 hours of tumbling. Some people do 4 hours, I do 3, and that is perfectly clean for me. So, alright, so after I put the water there, I bought this little strainer from 99-cent store, dump everything in there, and try to move the cases around so all the stainless steel media will fall off. And then after you're done with that, try to get the case out one at a time. Once in a while you get one of those cases that have stainless steel media get stuck inside because some of the stainless steel media get stuck sideways in a case mouth. So get a pen, push it in, and gets rid of all those. So I should have put this in another bucket with the cleaner water. I was kind of in a hurry to get this done, but normally I put this in another clean water to rinse it out, and then from there wipe them off clean and put them on a towel. So, but this is me dumping the water back in there and trying to get rid of some of those bubbles, and of course try to grab a handful of pistol brass. In this case, this is the 9mm. Cut them off and average that, and then grab them, drop them, and try to top them off as much as you can. Get some of the bubbles out, and try to dry out the rim of the tumbler. So when you put the rubber there, we'll have a nice, good seal. So after you put everything back together, replace the washer and the nut and tie them off in separate areas. So this time, I normally tumble this for about an hour and a half, but this time I tumble it for about 2 hours since we're using recycled water. So while waiting, this is the faster way to dry off the rifle cases. So I spent about a couple of seconds to blow air in there and in the primer pockets to get all those water out, and just have a little terry cloth there to wipe off the water on the side of the case, so you don't have that water spots on the side. So here they are, nice and shiny, and that's just 3 hours of tumbling. And mind you, this is already at 7 times loaded, so those brass are actually been used multiple times. So now this is the pistol case. Looks like the water's still good. On the next video, I'll probably do see how many times we can tumble the cases that we can still use the water, so we don't have to use as much dishwashing liquid and lemon shine each batch. So maybe I can do a video of 5 to 7 batch using the same water. So alright, so I'm getting all the case out one at a time, trying to shake as much water off as possible. And for a couple hours in the recycled water, it looks actually pretty decent. It's way too shiny than the corn cob or walnut media, so I'm good with that. Some people tumble this thing's like 4 hours. That's way too much, in my opinion. So there they are. Try to get them as flat as you can, wipe them off, make sure they're nice and dry. Alright, so after about 12 hours, there they are. And this is actually a 45 ACP die and shell plate. I got lazy, so I just used that and um, tried to decap a couple because I'm not done reloading 45 ACP yet. So I just decap about 4 of them, just place them in the middle and carefully raise them up to line up with the decapping rod. And yeah, so no dirtier than the walnut or corn cob on the primer pockets, um, but it's a lot shinier on the side than those different medias. So I'm highly satisfied with this process. So this is just me. So if you guys prefer the longer process of decapping and then tumbling and all that stuff, then by all means do it. But this is just how I roll. So y'all have fun reloading and shooting out there. See y'all next time.